now be moving in two different directions, and if I don't speak up right now, I'm gonna be miserable.
You ever see a story unfold and think, there's no way it can get worse than this? Well, this one does. Because just when everyone thought the drama around Kirk Frost had finally slowed down, a new bombshell drops. And this time, it's not just about cheating rumors or past mistakes. This time, it involves secrets, receipts, and another marriage getting dragged into the chaos. And the person who exposed it all? Mendeecees. But what he revealed might be the final straw for Rasheeda. Let's be real for a second. If you've followed love and hip-hop even a little, you already know Kirk Frost and controversy go hand in hand. This isn't new. For years, his relationship with Rasheeda has been tested in the most public, painful ways possible, and somehow she always stayed. Remember the Jasmine situation? That wasn't just drama, that was a full-blown scandal, a secret child, denial after denial, DNA tests, arguments, emotional breakdowns. It had everything.
I've been let down my whole life.
Right.
I had expectations, and everyone I had expectations let me down. And I didn't want this relationship ruined.
Did you tell her that?
I told
her that, but did you really mean that?
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't mean it. I wanted to see if she take the exit.
Right.
Like if he giving me a, like
if
sometimes,
I'm gonna take it.
Sometimes you give someone an out and see if they take it.
Yeah.
And if they take it, that's what they really want, the out.
Right.
And the worst part, Rasheeda had to live through all of it in front of millions. Most people would have walked away right then. But she didn't. She stood by him through cheating rumors, secret apartments, and endless disrespect. For a moment, it looked like things were finally calming down, like maybe Kirk had learned his lesson, but here's the twist. Just when people started to believe that, everything exploded again. It started quietly, no warning, no buildup, just one post. Mendeecees, someone who usually stays out of other people's mess, decided to speak up, and not just speak, expose. He posted a moment that instantly grabbed attention. Kirk Frost and Kendra Robinson together. At first, people weren't sure what they were seeing. Maybe it was nothing, maybe just a normal interaction. But then came the caption.
Shout out to the Lower East Side.
Shout out to the Lower East Side. Shout out to Harlem.
Yeah, listen, they not talking to me. What you want? They're not talking to me. What you want me to say?
You were busy pointing fingers at me. Guess who I caught red-handed? And just like that, everything changed. The internet went crazy. Because that wasn't just a random statement, that was a direct call out. And suddenly people started connecting dots. Now here's where things get messy. Kendra Robinson isn't just anybody. She's married to young Jock. And their relationship already had its own issues, trust problems, arguments, moments that made fans question everything. Jock himself has called out her behavior before. So when this post dropped, it didn't just affect one marriage, it shook two at the same time. People started asking questions. Was this innocent, or was something really happening behind the scenes? The more people looked at that moment, the more uncomfortable it became. It didn't feel casual, it didn't look innocent. The body language said a lot, the way they stood, the way they interacted. It felt too close, too familiar. And that's when suspicion started turning into belief, because if it was nothing...
This all this provoking. That's what they want to do, man. This is whack.
See, bitches get threatened when they can't handle the truth. They want to start swinging.
Wait, hold on. Let them clear that out, because I promise you.
We're gonna walk straight to
No,
the
listen.
car.
I promise you. When one of these girls grab you, I'm gonna go crazy.
Let's go get some.
Why did it look like something? And why would Mendeecees expose it like that? That's the part that had everyone thinking. Because he didn't just randomly decide to stir drama. There had to be a reason. Maybe someone was judging him. Maybe fingers were being pointed behind the scenes. And instead of staying quiet, he decided to respond publicly with receipts. But while the internet was debating, all eyes went to Rasheeda. Because at the end of the day, she's the one who's been dealing with Kirk's behavior for years. Everyone wanted to know, how will she react this time? Not long after everything went viral, she posted something, not a long explanation, just a simple line. Betrayal cuts deepest when it comes from the one you trusted the most. And that was enough. No names, no details. But the message was loud and clear. Something wasn't right. Fans flooded her comments instantly. Some were supportive, others were frustrated. But almost everyone agreed on one thing. This had to be the final straw, because how many times can one person be hurt before enough is enough? People started bringing up the past again, the cheating, the lies, the embarrassment, and the big question came back. Why is she still staying? Because at this point, it's not just about forgiveness, it's about respect. And many feel like that respect has been gone for a long time. Then attention shifted to young Jock. Imagine finding out about something like this the same way the internet does. Through posts, rumors, and comments. That's not just embarrassing, it's painful. And knowing Jock, he's not the type to stay silent. If there's any truth to this, he's going to want answers. Fast. But here's what made things even more intense. Silence. No clear response from Kirk, no explanation from Kendra, just tension hanging in the air. And sometimes, silence speaks louder than anything, because if nothing was going on, wouldn't someone say something immediately? The internet kept digging, old clips, old interviews, past moments. Everything started getting re-examined, and slowly, the story started to feel bigger than just one post, like maybe this wasn't a one-time thing. Maybe it had been going on longer than anyone realized, and through all of this, Rasheeda stayed quiet, no big statement, just that one message.
Rumors and stuff that what people saying is not true. This is what I've been saying the whole time. I don't know that girl. I just ordered a drink.
But sometimes one message is enough because it tells you everything. You just have to read between the lines, think about it. Years of loyalty, years of standing by someone, years of believing things would change, and then this happens again, another public situation, another moment of embarrassment, another reason for people to question everything. It's exhausting. And at some point, you have to ask yourself, is love really enough to keep going? Because love shouldn't feel like constant stress. It shouldn't feel like waiting for the next mistake. That's why so many people are speaking up now, not just about Rasheeda, but about anyone stuck in situations like this. They're saying, you deserve better, you deserve peace, you deserve honesty, and most of all, you deserve respect. But walking away isn't easy, especially when there's history, family, and years invested. It's not just about leaving a person, it's about letting go of everything you built together, and that's what makes it so hard. So now, everything is hanging in the balance. Will Rasheeda finally walk away? Will Kirk try to fix things again? Will young Jock confront Kendra? And what else does Mendeecees know? Because that post didn't feel like the end. It felt like the beginning. And maybe that's the most shocking part. This story isn't over. Not even close. There are still questions, still secrets, still truths waiting to come out. But one thing is clear. People are watching closely because this isn't just drama anymore. It's real life, real emotions, real consequences. And sometimes the hardest part isn't the betrayal itself. It's realizing the person you trusted might never change. So now I want to hear from you. If you were in Rasheeda's position, what would you do? Walk away or try one more time? And what about Mendeecees? Was he right for exposing everything? Or did he just make things worse? And if you were Jock, how would you handle it? Drop your thoughts below because this story is far from over.